The Regera is a two-door targa top with a detachable roof that can be stowed in the boot. It is the first hybrid car to be produced by Koenigsegg, as well as the first vehicle to use their direct drive system for power delivery. As the company's grand touring-oriented offer in their two-car lineup, the Regera focuses more on interior luxury and daily usability instead of hardcore track performance like the Jesko. The Regera has a reported total power output of 1,340 kilowatts through a hybrid powertrain. As in general, the Regera's internal combustion engine generates its greatest power only at high RPM. However, due to the fixed gear, this corresponds to very high speeds. Power at low speeds is filled in by the electric motors, giving a maximum combined mechanical power output of 1,119 kilowatts and 2,000 Nm of torque. The internal combustion engine is a mid-rear mounted, in-house developed, twin-turbocharged V8 engine with a 5.0-liter displacement. It has 4 valves per cylinder, each with a bore and stroke of 92 mm x 95.25 mm and a compression ratio of 9.3 to 1. The engine utilizes dry sump lubrication and dual overhead camshafts and has a cylinder bank angle of 90°. It is rated at 820 kilowatts at 7,800 revolutions per minute and 1,280 Nm of torque at 4,100 revolutions per minute on 95 octane or on gasoline. A flex fuel sensor is installed in the fuel tank to detect E85 biofuel, which increases the power output to 1,100 kilowatts. The ICE is rev limited at 8,250 revolutions per minute. The ICE works in conjunction with 3 YSA electric motors with a total capacity of 520 kilowatts and 900 Nm of torque. One 160 kilowatts YSA 400 motor generator unit mounted on the crankshaft acts as starter and generator and supplies torque fill, and two 180 kilowatts YSA 750 wheel shaft mounted electric motors drive each rear wheel and provide torque vectoring and manages traction. The electric motors are powered by a 4.5 kilowatt-hours, 800-volt, 75 kilograms liquid-cooled battery pack developed by Rimac Automobili, making it the first 800-volt production car. Koenigsegg claims that the battery pack is the most power-dense battery pack ever created for a production car. Under braking, the kinetic energy recovery system in the Regera can regenerate up to 150 kilowatts of power to recharge the battery during operation. Christian von Koenigsegg invented the Koenigsegg direct drive system, and it was developed for the Regera by the Koenigsegg Advanced Engineering Team 31. The TDD system effectively eliminates the need for a transmission and allows for pure EV mode. The Regera doesn't have a traditional multi-gear transmission, but instead features a single-speed fixed-gear transmission, often called a direct drive, with a 2.73 to 1 reduction ratio, meaning the crankshaft mounted on the ICE will rotate 2.73 times for every 1 time that the output shaft of the direct drive mechanism will rotate. At speeds below 30 miles per hour, the wheel shaft electric motors mostly propel the car through the use of a hydraulic coupling that lets the ICE and the crankshaft-mounted electric motor slip. In reverse, only the wheel shaft electric motors propel the car. Above 30 miles per hour, the RPM of the crankshaft-mounted electric motor and internal combustion engine are proportional to wheel speed through locking of the hydraulic coupling. However, Christian von Koenigsegg described and demonstrated how the Regera features a steering wheel-mounted paddle that simulates a traditional downshift by initiating slip of the hydraulic coupling connecting the crankshaft to the output shaft. This results in higher RPM of the ICE and the crankshaft-mounted electric motor and therefore higher power at lower speeds than what would have been possible if the coupling would have been locked at all times. Koenigsegg reported that the omission of a gearbox and addition of electric motors and battery only added 88 kilograms compared to what the Regera would have weighed with the same combustion engine but a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and no electric motors or batteries. The Regera features a similar suspension layout to the preceding Regera models, with double wishbone suspension at the front and rear axles. The wishbones are manufactured from chrome molybdenum steel tubes, which was chosen over carbon fiber due to the significant cost and complexity of the latter option. The suspension incorporates special Z-shaped anti-roll bars that connect to the body at only one point. Also returning from the Regera models is Koenigsegg's triplex damper system, which consists of 3 custom all-in shock absorbers on the rear suspension subsystem, while anti-dive forces under heavy braking are achieved by obliquely mounting the top wishbones in the front of the car. This mounting position could not be achieved in the rear. Therefore, the purpose of the third triplex rear damper is to provide anti-squat forces under hard acceleration. The Regera has aluminum wheels or carbon fiber wheels with diameters of 480 mm at the front and 510 mm at the rear with center lock wheel nuts. The tires are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S with codes of 275/35 ZR19 for the front and 345/30 ZR20 for the rear. The car comes with track-focused Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires when equipped with the Ghost package. The brakes are ventilated carbon ceramic discs with a diameter of 397 mm and 6 piston calipers at the front along with a diameter of 380 mm and 4 piston calipers at the rear. Like its other production counterparts, the Regera is equipped with active aerodynamics for optimized downforce. At the rear is a foldable hydraulic wing, and at the front are active flaps that can modify the flow of air under the car. The manufacturer claims that the stock aerodynamic system is capable of generating 450 kilograms of downforce at 250 km/h. Before the 2018 Geneva Motor Show, Koenigsegg revealed the optional Ghost package for the Regera. This package extends the front splitter and the side sills, adds canards to the front fenders, and adds fixed winglets to the rear quarter panels. 39. Koenigsegg claims that, with the Ghost package installed, the downforce of the Regera is increased by more than 20%. The Regera includes added insulation to help add to the luxury by reducing cabin noise caused by the wind and powertrain, along with 8-way electrically adjustable memory foam seats included as an added luxury item over previous models. The Regera also includes many new technical features such as a Neonode 9-inch infrared infotainment system, a complete camera system with recording capabilities, Apple CarPlay, a new sound system, ambient lighting, and 4G and Wi-Fi connectivity. It also features front and rear parking sensors. 1341. The wireless connectivity capabilities of the Regera allow for Koenigsegg to send over-the-air firmware and software updates to each car as necessary. This allows for the remote modification of parameters such as the power band of the electric motors or throttle response without the need for physical work on the car. The Regera has active engine mounts for the ICE and transmission to rest on. The engine mounts are designed to stay soft at lower speeds, significantly reducing vibrations and engine noise, adding to the luxury effect of the vehicle. While driving more aggressively or at higher speeds, the engine mounts will firm up, giving greater lateral response to the driver. The daytime running lamps on the Regera were designed to resemble a constellation, with the carbon fiber background resembling the night sky. In addition, the headlamps can actively vent out condensation through 2 small fans installed in each lamp. 43. Koenigsegg claims that the Regera is the first fully robotized car. 44. All openings and wing mirrors are fitted with proximity sensors to safeguard against the doors striking nearby objects while opening or closing. The vehicle features hydraulic pumps and accumulators to control the active front and rear wings, as well as active chassis control and lifting. Hydraulic lifters were added to the already existing pumps and accumulators to allow for all body panels on the vehicle to be remotely operated. The Regera uses a fishtail-style dual exhaust system designed by Akrapovic, constructed of titanium, enamel, and stainless steel. The large central exhaust pipe under the charging port is not used to vent exhaust from the ICE. Rather, it expels hot air from the cooling system for the batteries and electronics in the car. The Regera has a claimed electronically limited top speed of 404 km/h. Koenigsegg states is capable of accelerating to 100 km/h from a standstill in 2.8 seconds, 200 km/h in 6.6 seconds, 300 km/h in 10.9 seconds, and attaining a speed of 400 km/h in 20 seconds. Koenigsegg also claims that the acceleration from 150 to 250 km/h requires 3.9 seconds. The Regera has a power-to-weight ratio of 0.7 kilowatts per kilogram, and the combined ICE and electric motors produce the highest combined peak power and torque output of any other production hybrid car.